Robert Lewandowski, they have their own prince. And it's worth noting that the Poles have got this far, further than ever before at the Euros, without him scoring yet. The stage is set. It is time. A place in the last four of the European Championships beckons for either Poland or Portugal. Let's get the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem, starting with Portugal. Remain standing for the national anthem of Poland.
Portugal is next on ITV.
La mer pour la vie. Pour la vie.
Welcome back to Marseille. Poland are the lowest scoring side left in the tournament. Lewandowski has been back for the national team since the end of October last year. Portugal's goals have come mostly from familiar names, Nani, formerly of Manchester United, and Ronaldo have two each. We are about to have a period of applause for the victims of the Istanbul airport attacks over the last days. All 22 players are standing on the edge of the centre circle as Marseille pays tributes to those in battle. The first of the European Championship quarter-finals sees East beat West in Marseille, which is a spicy old port town. It's got an edge and it's got a verve about it. The atmosphere inside the stadium has been strong. The prize is great, 116 to come 8. Poland haven't reached the last four of a major tournament for 34 years. In the Cup of 1982 in Spain. Prize that is on offer. Poland in white, deep red shirts of Portugal. The referee is Felix Brick. Andy Townsend is alongside me. Andy, it's been over 3 decades, but now the Poland in that long wait to get through for the last 4 of a major tournament.
It's not going to be easy, Sam, and they've got to play very well, of course. I thought the game against Germany should have won that. Created some great opportunities, didn't take them. Nothing really dropped for Lewandowski so far. You mentioned to me he's had just a couple of shots in the tournament so far. We need to up that ratio. I think he's got the sort of quality where if he gets presented with something tonight by his teammates, I think he just might be in the mood to try and take it. Up against the Portuguese team that slightly different shape, not a solid back four, just the one definite sitter in William Carvalho, and then from there it's a bit more fluid, there's a little bit more freedom, and of course spearheaded by Nani and the man himself, Ronaldo. He won't be far away from all the headlines again. You've got your eye tomorrow morning.
One of the changes, Renato Sanchez on the ball, incredibly impressive after coming on in the second half of that game at the weekend. This is Grozicki trying to scamper down the touchline, and Southampton's Cedric Suarez with the tackle. Time to take over. Let's hope that the setting and the atmosphere lead to a bit more entertainment than we got when Portugal played on Saturday night. We had to wait until the 115th minute for a shot on target. They have to buck the trend because Poland's games are almost always amongst the lowest scoring. This is Grozicki looking for Lewandowski. Oh yes! Finally! Well, he's been waiting a very long time for that. But Poland only had to wait 1 minute and 40 seconds to get off the mark. His goal-scoring touch for his country has been gone since November, but it is back just when it starts to get serious.
What's that? Form temporary, class is permanent. You never lose it. He just needed something like that presented to him that he could take, that he could face the goalie and just work it with. Cedric Eze gets caught under the ball. It just leaves the bounce wrong, and then Grozicki just cuts it back. What this guy has got, left foot, right foot, it doesn't matter how it arrives to him. He has pure technical finishing ability. To strike that so sweet, didn't scuff it, didn't bobble it, zipped it into the back of the net. Great start.
Well, they are ranked 27th in the world, lower than Wales, Northern Ireland, Hungary, Bosnia and Slovakia. But they are in front against Portugal. And it didn't take very long. It's an excellent start. They should really have been in front after a similar amount of time of the game on Saturday against Switzerland. Arkadiusz Milik missing another golden chance. Lewandowski did not miss that. And now Portugal have got to come out and create something. They can do that. They shared 6 goals in a seesawing game with Hungary. Here's Renato Sanchez. William Carvalho. Big Suarez trying to put it down the line. Is Arkadiusz Milik. Carvalho has robbed him of it. Grozicki was across to snuff out the attack. Was the hero of the weekend. He pulled off some super stops out of the Malta's team. Got his tactic right, pressing high up the pitch against Switzerland. One Polish newspaper went a little bit overboard, suggesting instead of calling him the Polish Diego Simeone, start calling Simeone the Argentine Revolta. A couple of years in charge of this team, the only team to beat Poland in competitive football in the last 2 years were Germany and Frankfurt. One defeat in 14. Another Sanchez. With a nibble. Needs to be a little bit careful. If he were to be booked today, Krzysztof Grozicki, he would miss the potential semi-final.
Great to go the end of the Dynasty. Two centre-half, but also good enough possession to feed their forward players, right out to the one that they now have.
Polish defence has done a very good job over the course of the tournament so far. Pascal and Flick been team tough and consistent, and have snuffed out almost everyone apart from that sizzling Shaqiri scissor kick. Here's Ronaldo Sanchez, Mario. Ronaldo, I don't think touched the ball yet, but he is waiting inside the penalty area. Not going to get it, is Krychowiak is dipped in again. Sloppy by Nani, it's picked up by Lewandowski. Behind Grzycki. It's a Pole's throw. Now pass down. Lewandowski again. Trying to chase with Pepe. Patricio is making his 50th appearance for Portugal tonight.
Push a little bit further forward. Careless pass that over touchdown.
That's a good recovery tackle by Blaszczykowski. Here's Blaszczykowski. Camel Glick. Actually spending a bit more time in France. He's just agreed a deal with Monaco, the centre-half. He turned down the opportunity to sign for other clubs because he wanted to get the maximum transfer fee for his club Empoli. This is Pepe. Pushed away by fullback Jedrzejczyk, now picked up by Grzycki. It's a throw into Portugal. And manager Fernando Santos is not entirely happy with the way they've started. This is Adrian Silva trying to liven them up. Ronaldo might do just that. It's blocked by Camel Glick. Now a chance to counter-attack, and Poland can do that to devastating effect. And it wasn't the outball that was required from Kamil Grzycki. What a start it has been. For Poland, who have scored the second fastest goal in European Championship finals history. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Fernando Santos, the Portuguese manager you just saw on your screens, has got to react. Nani. Save. Coming at left fullback there for the injured Rafael Guerreiro. Been afraid to make changes throughout the course of this tournament. Portugal have used almost all of the players that they brought with them. The two reserve goalkeepers, and Bruno Alves the only one that haven't seen any action yet. This is Cedric Suarez looking for Ronaldo. Might come back here for Nani, but didn't catch it right, and there was a block.
Lovely switch that. Ronaldo Sanchez found Cedric and cushioned clever little ball into Ronaldo. Not giving too many opportunities. Try and work Fabianski. That's better from Portugal, playing their football, making sure the fullbacks are still brave, wanting to get forward. Absolutely right. They have to keep playing, keep believing. Not let the disappointment of that early goal knock them back.
Mario. This is Cedric Suarez, who's got a new manager at Southampton now. Sending the ball into the box. Portugal of France has signed a 3-year deal. Now at St Mary's, it's Cedric and Jose Font, who's also part of that Portuguese back line. Well, the different boys to listen to when they get back to pre-season training. Early goal does mean that Poland do not have to force the issue. Portuguese fans might not like it.
They're trying to drag the Portuguese players onto the ball a little bit. Just that can create space and opportunities for other players.
Chasing, rising, Jean Mario. Space on this near side for Cedric, trying to get it back to Cristiano Ronaldo, but Kasdan was alert for the danger, and it's out for the first corner of the evening.
Again, Cedric progressive down the right side. Ball into Ronaldo's a poor one, actually. Just needed the little ball from Jean Mario in front of him. Would have just knocked it across the 6-yard box.
These fans are behind that goal. Fabianski is defending. It's a deep one. Heads it further clear. This is Milik. He's under pressure from Pepe. Let's say Benfica. He's going to toss it in. William Carvalho. Renato Sanchez. Two to aim at in the centre. One of them is Nani, the other is Ronaldo. It's fired into the body of Nani, but Glick made sure it didn't go any further. It's another corner.
A decent response this from Portugal. When you're up against a very determined, definite shape, which Poland definitely had. You've got to have good movement. You know, people that are brave enough to have the ball in tight areas. Try and rotate position, drag people out of their slots, find a little bit of space, and they're doing it well.
Which the ball away from the danger zone, shot back in, having a serious flick off. Now Mario, looking cross, but already the offside flag is up on the near touchline. Portugal have not been spectacular throughout the course of the tournament. They qualified for the knockout stages in 3rd place, drew with Iceland. Okay. Austria 0-0, had to come back from 3 times to draw 3-3 with Hungary. They are now unbeaten in 11 competitive games under Fernando Santos. There is a resilience about them, despite the fact that they have conceded early on. Which would suggest that there is still more to come from them. Might be more to come from Poland here. This is Lewandowski, flying one from distance. Milik actually caught that.
Recently, he had options left, Bizisky and Prokovic, initiated that attack. Works hard this guy. His finishing is reliable. We know it's not over the course of distance or anything like as reliable as Lewandowski, but let's find something else today. Good opportunities in the tournament so far.
He scored 22 goals for Ajax last season, Milik. Prior to start of the season, first joined up with Ajax. He was practicing his finishing with Dennis Bergkamp. Ronaldo has won a free kick. Surely this is too far out for him to try and go for goal.
These type of free kicks, where they're awkward for the goalkeepers, when they get them up over the wall, is when they pitch just in front of the goalie, how it's going to come off the surface. Rarely do these ones, Sam, fly in the top corner, actually bouncing in front of the goalie. Which can make life difficult. Gareth Bale's had a couple of them.
Over the course of his career, this will be his 41st attempt from a direct free kick at a major tournament. He's still waiting to score one. Straight into the wall. Eliseu. Best right back in the Bundesliga this season. space here for Milik. Lewandowski's in the attack too. Looking for Lewandowski, finding Lewandowski, got round Pepe, tries the chance, and it's straight to the arms of Rui Patricio. That backliner right to be frightened of Lewandowski.
Yeah, good skill. Good ball initially into Lewandowski, and then Pepe just dives in. He's happy to just ride that challenge, uses his strength well, gets half a yard, and thanks to getting hit the target. Take a lot to score from there. Good effort.
Away to the far post. Pushed across a little bit there, Jean-Mario.
You get in those areas, you look at anywhere other than Ronaldo and just stand it up, and he's so good in the air.
Good control by Lewandowski. Lewandowski was outside it now. The Czech has gone to an overlapping position. That delivery wasn't great. They move to Everton. Got to keep an eye on him. Says that they are one of the best counter-attacking teams in the world football right now. Something that Ronaldo and Co will have to be wary of. Not much of him in the standing season with Sporting. Saved for about 45 minutes against Hungary. Ball away by Fischer, picked up by Ronaldo Sanchez. Now Mario. Sergio. Adrian Silva. Speaking too much of Mario. Chance to break for Poland once again. This is Ante Jedrzejczyk. Milik looking for Lewandowski. Lewandowski turned that into an okay ball. The turn wasn't great. He was pushed in the back there by Cameron Glick, the referee, who is Felix Glick. Wave play on. Beyond Pepe, who takes the safety first option. Invincible. Movement in front of Ante Jedrzejczyk. Lewandowski has it off away by Portugal's build-up is a bit more progressive, and then they get to 30 yards from goal and they're trying to unlock the door, trying to find a way through. They mustn't forget that they have two guys that are also very useful on the counter-attack when they get a chance, when they get the opportunity to go back to front a bit quicker. Here's Milik trying to take on Pepe, shooting from distance and probably a little bit ambitious, but he won the corner. That's what Poland are doing very well, even there. Ball delivered forward, gets up to Milik, he finds himself in a little bit of room. He's one-on-one.
get the shot away. So we've got to find a little bit more of that themselves, a way to get Nani and Ronaldo in those sort of areas that we've seen Lille 2 or 3 times already.
Ball has been taken on this near side by Blashikovsky. It's going towards the near post. It's the work by Cristiano Ronaldo back there helping out his defence. Still not clear. Lewandowski putting pressure on. Might come to Blashikovsky here, does. This is Milik, leaves it for Grzycki, gets the return. Nick football this. This is Grzycki. Squares it and there's no one to tap it home. That would have been pleasing on the eye.
Great football. Again, he just got a bit ahead of himself, I think there. Grzycki panics a bit. It's a bit awkward on his left side. Nothing there, one touch and he can hit it. You're looking and you don't see anything, he hits it.
Well-drilled team, Poland. Milik trying to get on the end of this, FA away. But it's the Poles who are in control right now.
What they're good at, Poland, when they don't fancy they can go and pinch it, they drop off. They get a good shape, they get that definite formation. It's hard to break down, but they can go and threaten the ball, pinch it further up the field. They're good at that, that's when they counter.
Fishing over Melisayo and then being forfeited by Jose Font. 1 minute 40 seconds. 25 minutes he has to wait for a European Championship goal after his first. Sometimes it's up over on the far side. Goal that takes them through. I think they'll take that.
Selection of passes there, I think. Just lets it get away from the poor first touch, and then he's not really aware of where Lewandowski is. It's a first touch and then smash it.
I don't know if that was the case in that particular example, Andy, but there have been some concerns about the state of this pitch. Both managers were talking about it yesterday. There are some bare patches on it.
Sam, you can take that, but I'm sure I won't.
Doubtful. There's Grzycki. Sanchez. Poland again. Pushed off the ball by the youngster. Renato Sanchez, only 18 years of age, he's just the subject of a big money move. Well, big hopes for him. To be teammates with Lewandowski next year at Bayern Munich. Is in behind the fullback here again. It's the Belgian outside flag was up over on the far side. Halfway through the first half, Portugal yet to find their rhythm. Poland have settled very well. Sanchez, Adrian Silva, led by Glick. Fernando Santos, the Portuguese coach, has been trying to urge his team to get further up the pitch to try and harass that back line. Got him behind here with Adrian Silva, looking for Ronaldo, but Glick read it and took charge.
Yeah, good work from Glick. Adrian Silva, as you mentioned, a bit quiet up to now. Angel Mario need to influence the game more. Saying it doesn't matter
matter about the style. Performances, what matters is the results and winning. Might need a little bit of style to open up this rather stubborn Portuguese defence. Pass down away. Calio bringing it in the sky. Blaskovski. Ronaldo, pass that, make sure it doesn't. Piszczek, and he's pitched it. He's got away from Piszczek too. Ronaldo, pass down, and the shot is straight at Lucas Fabianski.
Chance, but there you go. First time Nani pinches the ball in behind Brzezinski and Krakowiak. All of a sudden the back four get dragged about, gives Ronaldo an opportunity. Doesn't really catch it. Fabianski always sees it early enough to deal with it. That's better.
He needs one more goal to equal Michel Platini's Euro record of 9 goals at European Championship finals. Had an interesting tournament, hasn't he, Cristiano Ronaldo? We've seen the tantrums, scored 2 goals. He actually threw a reporter's microphone into a lake. That's one of the reasons why we put the commentary positions high up in the stadium, I think, just in case. Got in front of the pass down there for a second. Pass down did very well in the end.
Yeah, I think that's better. Portugal need to do a little bit more. That's going back to front that bit quicker. Didn't quite drop off of Ronaldo's chest for Nani there, but the right idea now and again, mixing it up.
Zelesaev. Half an hour gone in the Stade Belgrade. Marcos Sanchez. Adrian Silva, João Mario, goes Ronaldo. Was there a push on Ronaldo there? Well, the Portuguese fans think so. He is glaring at Felix Brick.
Tell you what, it's clumsy from Pazdan. Whether Ronaldo reads the flight of the cross and is always beating him, look, that looks like a penalty. More I'm seeing that, I can understand that's why the referee didn't give it. He's down there, he can see the flight of the delivery. If he feels that's always beating Ronaldo, he might have felt just took the easy way out. That certainly comes in. Ronaldo definitely had half a yard on Pazdan as that ball was delivered. That's poor defending, that, Sam. Risky stuff, that. Really is. Even if Ronaldo heads that, still got plenty to do. We know that he's done it in this tournament already. Still got a lot to do to beat Fabianski. I think that's crazy.
You'd expect Felix Brick to stick to the rules to the letter. He is a doctor of law. Here is Brzezinski, and there's a little touch from Kamil Brzezinski on Cedric Suarez, which has led to a free kick. Good reactions. Good player his day, Adam Nabalka. He's in the team at the tournament at the 1978 World Cup. Good at the time as well. Cedric Suarez delivering. Underneath it. Make sure it goes out for a Portuguese throw.
Nice flighty cross there from Cedric. Ronaldo was a little bit on his heels.
Sanchez, the top of João Mario. Just get the feeling they've started to knit a few things together now, Portugal. first time in the game. Portuguese media have not been entirely impressed with everything that Fernando Santos has done. There have been some comparisons with some of the previous teams that he's been in charge of, like Greece, and they were very one-dimensional. The feeling is that apart from maybe Guerrero, Fernando Sanchez, and maybe Nani, many of the others have not quite lived up to their potential as of yet. This is Fernando Sanchez from Nani. Fernando Sanchez! There's a bit of potential that I reckon he might well fulfill. It's a banging hit from Renato Sanchez. The wonder kid arrives at Euro 2016, and Portugal are level.
That is a brilliant strike. That really is a lovely, lovely hit. Because he's got the composure to play the little 1-2, then to get it back and make sure that he gets a really good contact on that. That is excellent football. Maybe takes a little deflection. Is it Kukovic standing there? We'll see it better. Yeah. It looks like it just comes off of him. And it's certainly good enough to knock it past Fabianski. But take nothing away from Renato Sanchez. It's great movement. It's a lovely strike, and he's got his team back in it. I think they deserve it on the balance of play. Poland got to that very fast start, but have been happy to sit and counter up until that point, really. Have allowed Portugal to have good possession. As you mentioned, Sam, just over the last 5 or 10 minutes, gradually looked a little bit more dangerous.
Well, it's his first goal for Portugal, and I think he'll remember that. So will they. Sitting behind that goal, Lucas Fabianski stretched every single sinew of the muscles in his fingers, but couldn't get near it. There was a bit of a deflection.
It was actually a big deflection. I think but for that, I'm sure Fabianski would have seen it coming and dealt with it. But again, inventive football, the edge of the 18-yard box, trying to be prepared to do something just that little bit different. Pulling defenders around, smart play, good touch and a good hit.
The touch from Nani was impressive. And gave Fernando Sanchez the opportunity, and he took it with both hands. It's a little bit livelier than the last Portugal game that we brought you. Out that one of the reasons why it was so difficult for them on Saturday night was because finishing as a third place team and then playing on Saturday, they only actually had 2 days to prepare. We were at the Ireland game the following day, and pointing out, Martin O'Neill was certainly pointing out that they'd only had 3 days and France had 6.
Yeah.
Well, Portugal had 2 days rest and recovery before they had to restart again against Croatia. Made 4 changes for that. Made 2 again tonight. This is Blaszczykowski. This is Milik. He went to step over it. Pepe read what was coming. Grosicki. Lewandowski waiting in the centre. That's taken a deflection too. He's flat to that. And it's come back into a dangerous area, and Font has done well to get it clear. And there was a collision on the edge of the area. And Ronaldo is rolling around in agony. Brick wants to take some action.
I think Kukovic out there has got every right to go for that. He's got some good pressure on for the first time in about 20 minutes, really. He's just trying to keep it alive, keeping it there. What the goalkeeper's doing here? What is that? Flapping about all over the place. Grab it! Even relieve all the pressure in an instant there. Goalkeeper. Hang on to it.
tumble, and that's a free kick. Clumsy from Jean-Mario.
Yeah, seen a tremendous amount of the ball, as he Bajakowski up to now, working up and down, working hard. Looking more productive down their left side with Brzezinski.
Portugal will be wary. The last 3 goals that they conceded before tonight have come from set-piece situations. Not the best at dealing with them. Next ball in. Let's say it. In by Pazdan. One shirt's inside that penalty area, ready to attack it. A little bit too much physical pressure on Pepe by Lewandowski.
Smashing work at it, really good, yeah. Deflection's a hard one for the goalkeeper to take, as if Billy might have dealt with that, but good play, good positive work from Renato Sanchez.
Adrian Silva, played by Glenn. Now Mario fighting for it. Eliseo smashes it into the penalty area, and it took a deflection of a stooping Bajakowski, and I think it's out for a corner. Pushek actually to bend down and glance that behind. Third corner of the game. Pepe, and now they're running for the delivery. Start that couldn't reach him. They thought it was coming through to him.
Actually, Nani there, right off of Pepe. Bit more to think about now.
Does highlight the difference between mindsets of some players, though. We've been talking with Ryan in the studio, Lee and Ian, about the mentality of the England players when they go behind, the fear that they have about what's going to be written back home. They're almost paralysed by it, can't perform afterwards. Portugal have come back after suffering an early setback, created opportunities and got themselves back in the game. Adrian Silva. Say looking for Ronaldo, through the Nani. Went over a little bit too easily there, and Flick is making that point, and Poland now trying to capitalise on the counter. Czech has run into trouble, and he's going to get spoken to by the referee. Could be the first yellow card of the game. It is, and that means that he is going to miss the semi-final should Poland get there. Not great for them because they're not blessed to the left full-back.
Silly challenge again, really. Big man with the check. He's a little bit awkward the way that he challenges sometimes, and that leads him again. We're in a brittle, fragile situation. He's running out like this young man.
Renato Sanchez trying to get the better of him and succeeding. Nani. Cedric. Renato Sanchez again. No pass, yet rejected. Almost succeeded. He's a live wire, isn't he?
He's enjoying it now. He is. That's what you get when you plug young players into your team. If they can become confident, enjoy the occasion, then they're happy to receive the ball in those tighter areas, deal with it, and chasing after people, trying to win it back.
again, thought he was just shoved off the ball. Right, that time from Nani.
He'd have wanted to kick, but the referee's right to take the advantage. He was in a good position, but just doesn't catch the shot and waste it.
Lewandowski, score of Poland's goal. Rosicki. Jedrzejczyk. Blocked by Pepe. Now Ronaldo Sanchez can lead a counter-attack. Kopiak is there though, putting out the danger before it becomes a real problem.
Ronaldo Sanchez there, got to make sure. Straight through his runner. Jedrzejczyk, not the most gifted at the top end of the field. Still doesn't mean you can just let him go. Just let him wander into the 18-yard box.
Poland are missing Ribus, who is a talented left-sided player who would have been in this team. He's been available. This is Glick. The options in front of him. Last 3 seconds of the first half. First 45, this is Mazinski. Poland started brightly, got themselves in front, had to sit back and wait to see what happened. What happened was Portugal came back into the game. And it's finally balanced in Marseille. Wonderfully noisy stadium in a wonderfully noisy town. Rosicki sprinting away, might not get there this time. He has been an outlet though in this first half.
Yeah, he has. He works very hard. That's why they're a good counter-attacking team. They get back in numbers. He and Blazikowski sit on top of the fullbacks, make sure that they supplement any defensive work the team's got to do, but they're very quick to try and get forward and get beyond. They don't have that standing quality Brzezinski on the top end of the field, but still produced a great ball for Lewandowski to open the scoring.
Well, that was a surprise. The lowest scorers against a team that didn't have a shot for the best part of 2 hours in their last game. But we've already had 2 goals in Marseille. Analysis on the way with Mark Kugac, Ian Wrightley, Dixon and Ryan Giggs. At the breaks, it is Poland 1, Portugal 1.
Been often first 20 minutes, got the ball and spun at the defence, so got to be careful.
The old velodrome was a fabulous ground. That renovated Stade Velodrome, absolutely spectacular. Here's Andy and Sam at the second.
Yeah, Mark, it is a stadium that oozes history and heritage, but it has been transformed. It is one of the most magnificent stadiums in European football. It is where England succumbed to the first of their many setbacks. And both these two have played here before it was reconfigured. The roof was elegantly placed on the top. Poland beat Ukraine here, actually in the group stage of this competition as well. They played a friendly 20 years before that. Portugal played here twice at Euro 84 without success. We'll be hoping for passes through tonight to take them through to a semi-final of the European Championships. Poland scored 33 times in qualifying, but here in France they haven't scored more than 1 goal in a game. How much of a worry would that be for Adam Kavalka?
I just think they became a little bit passive, didn't they? After they scored, it happens. Teams score very early in matches. Just by default, all of a sudden, you're not quite as positive as perhaps you were a few months ago at the start of the game. You have something to defend, you have something to hang on to, and you just sometimes just drop back a little bit too much and you're not quite so progressive. I think they need to reset, restart, get on the front foot a little bit more like they were in the first 10-15 minutes.
Key to their success. A big part. Very much 5 goals before the one they scored tonight. Performance. Sanchez. Good time they've actually lost with injury and sorting out play the loss of form, some poor choices over moves. See to Lewandowski. Too happy about. This is Kopiak. side, but it just hasn't quite clicked for them tonight. Teammates of Borussia Dortmund. These two sides last met, it was the qualifying for Euro 2008. They shared 7 goals over 2 games. It's an unexpected treat, that first 45 minutes. European quarter-final. The one who conceded the second goal. Again, in this tournament, this is Lewicki. Gone beyond Eliseyev, pulled it back, that was almost coming through the Kemo Brzezinski.
Interception, Jose Font. Defensive work absolutely right. Just pulled it out.
This is Nick. He's looking cross too, and it's a diving header which Lewandowski didn't quite get the right amount of purchase on.
Yeah, that's difficult one to pick up off the surface. You know exactly how that's going to come at you. It's just half a chance. That's very difficult.
Another one of those who played a lot of football at Borussia Dortmund before moving on to Bayern Munich. So that right side into the forward is a well-trodden path for Poland. Kobiak, away by Pepe. Next turn. Touch for his fishing. Who, by the way, on the inside of the pitch didn't place his flag. Really quick referee to make that decision. Sanchez has got the better of the edges yet. Fernando Sanchez still holding on to it. Decent looking cross too from Cedric, which was headed away. Eliseyev trying to momentum important for his favour. Regimented shape. But keep hold of Cristiano Ronaldo, and Fabianski almost didn't keep hold of the ball.
Decent ball in, wasn't it? Ronaldo just leans into Fabianski. If it's a faster delivery, Ronaldo has a little bit more of a chance. If he just floated enough for the goalkeeper to feel like he can come and get that.
Very happy at the moment to play the ball around inside their own half of the field. They try to set a trap. Portugal, hoping that they might come out, pressurise them, and then they'll spring the counter-attack. Away by Pepe. Sikorsky is an area. Away by Jean Mario. And Silva tries to play it forward. Close to Lucas Fabianski on that occasion.
chance. It was interesting just to see him roaming a little bit more there at the start of the second half, Ronaldo, to get involved a bit more. I think he could do a little bit more of that. He's usually standing up the middle these days and letting Nani go on the wander. He's so influential to the team. They need to get him on the ball just a little bit more than they have.
Throw. Not much between these two teams. Portugal are ranked 19 places above them.
Sanchez and Cedric just had a word there about that little bit of communication. Look, Sanchez just stepping up there. Cedric doesn't bend his run enough to make sure he stays on side. That's a run we would have been in. And that little momentary lapse in concentration now that you can tell could be the difference between going through the semi-final and going home. Simple as that. Games like this are very, very tight. We often look for a piece of brilliance, a piece of magic. It can also be just a momentary lapse. Concentration, something sloppy. And that's it.
Lashikowski. In the return ball. Not to gamble too many resources forward. This is Krzyzewski. Jovic didn't know where the ball was. Start of it, it was played forward to him by the Marines winger. This is Nani. And Ronaldo could be in here. It's Ronaldo side netting. He did have Jean Mario waiting in the centre, but he wanted to take it on himself.
You know, for him, that's a poor finish. You usually see him fail to hit the target there. Not an easy angle. Still got a lot to do to beat Fabianski first time, but goal scoring pedigree, you just expect it. At least no Fabianski work there.
It was great in the first couple of games, but he puffed his chest out and contributed to vital performances. 3-3 against Hungary. He was talismanic. He was a big part of Saturday's late show. It's a good first time ball by Milik, which has sent Lashikowski away. Lewandowski was arriving, blocked by Font, and then the second block was by Pepe, who is not happy.
There's a chance actually for Lewandowski there. He's looking, he's waiting, he's just waiting for Lewandowski to peel off and try and find him, and in the end, good work again from Jose Font to deny him. She wants that.
Running by Bishop, just came back for Krzyzewski, has got there to him. And there's a waft of the right foot, which needs no invitation to go down. It's connecting with. Lars Lagerbäck, the Iceland coach, I'm sure we've heard a lot from him over the last 72 hours. He was saying that his theatrics could get him a job in Hollywood. season with Fenerbahce. He's on his way to Valencia. Here he is again, Nani. What a save. Nippers it into the penalty area, and it's hopefully in the arms of Lucas Fabianski. The goalkeeper has had much to do in this second half so far. This is Piszczek. There was a tussle before. Let's say then left a little bit on Lucas Piszczek, and the free kick has gone the Portuguese's way.
It was a good run actually initially from Piszczek to get on the end of that pass from Błaszczykowski, but Lewandowski and Milik weren't in the box, weren't even on the edge of the box. That's why Piszczek has to turn out. Gives Eliseo a chance to make the challenge.
Waiting for it, this kicked it, might come back to Adrian Silva. Look for Kukoviak. Ronaldo looks to the heavens.
Yeah, chance for him, that was. Really good play actually from Portugal there. Took their time, nice and patient, good quality in the build-up.
Always got that least elusive goal.
He's usually so reliable, Sam, in that respect. Just getting the shot away. Brilliant thing that he scores many goals as he does. Doesn't beat himself up over it, doesn't get disappointed, just waits for the next one. He knows it will arrive. He'll probably take it. Stats tell us that.
When it starts to calm his mind, but he has the opportunity to equal Michel Platini's European Championship record. This might be his last chance of equalling that.
I think he enjoys breaking records. He certainly does. Still berating himself now.
And running over to take this throw, and he wants to get on with the game. This is Renato Sanchez.
This is the chance for Ronaldo, watching the steps away from Asdan, and whether or not Gian Mario puts him up a little bit running across his line, but follow-up shot. Adrian Silva that was well blocked.
You would expect him to make contact with that, wouldn't you? Will not be afraid. They will find their time. Their last 6 goals for tonight. In the second half, they're playing Poland. The picture of Fernando Santos's tenure. They nick late goals. And need the most. Let's say, Fernando. Right comes through, Ronaldo. He's not making contact. He's playing 2. Skozicki. Now Kukoviak, powering forward. He's got Lewandowski to his right. Might have to go a long way here on his own. Okay, coming back. Kukoviak was forced into making a foul, so he's tussling for the ball.
Good run from Kukoviak, but Pepe is quick. As he gets his body in, he's a big man. He's difficult to shrug off that. I think actually Kukoviak were looking for Lewandowski initially there, but decided to keep going.
The run out of the top beyond the well attractive.
A little bit more from Milik. Both coaches now getting to that point where they're thinking out, I think we're going to the bench. They want to go and make a decisive change that can really make the difference. They don't want to detract from what's happening at the moment. It's tight, it's tense. Both teams very much in it.
He's warming up down in front of us for Portugal. Marcos Kutuska, he's returned from suspension. He's only 19, but he had a really good start to this Euro 2016. Goals might fall upon him. Here's Jean Mario. Ronaldo. Winding one up and flying towards the far post. And not sure that Fabianski had that covered.
Good strike, wasn't it? He leads to his right, but that angle we can't really see. When you see a goalkeeper flying after it like that, you can see it pretty close. Good initially, Ronaldo.
He got what Maradona had 30 years ago. The ability to drag an emerging team, a workman-like team, maybe. International, maybe the tournament success. At the knockout stages, anything can happen. It's something that Portugal do very often. They get to this stage. Not for them yet. Happens a lot. For Poland, this is a very new experience. 1982, the last time they got to the last four of a major international competition. Step forward towards Ronaldo. Lick's made a challenge here, which is surely going to yield a yellow card.
Has to be a card, doesn't it? Yeah.
Is that taking one for the team?
Great touch. You knew exactly what it was all about there, Ronaldo. He was on the way and just slipped it past him.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. Getting stronger, step by step. Like a stick in my just no time for weakness. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Spain. I've been all around the globe.
Suggestions after the Croatia game, Portugal are playing a similar style to the Greece side Fernando Santos is in charge of.
I'm always interested in just seeing Fernando Santos there coming out off the bench. Just look forward to this sort of situation when it's so tight. Their managers really earn their ball. It's all about for them. Making a bold move, yes, but making the right one. More importantly.
Years of age. There's no standout names on that Portuguese bench that you would turn to if you were in search of a goal. Manny and Ronaldo would be your most reliable strikers.
Of course, in knockout matches as well, you start to worry about extra time, penalties. You've got to think of a lot. You've got to factor it all in. Make changes in 90 minutes, then all of a sudden you might be one or two key men short if it does end up a penalty shootout. So, understand. It'll take just that little bit longer maybe to make that decision.
This is Grzycki, played in by Milik. Oh, and it's behind Lewandowski. That was a chance for Poland. And they were in there.
There's got to be a chance there. Really were punished. Portugal.
Milik's in the centre here. They got something on that. It was a good reaction save by Rui Patricio.
Was in the end. Good play from the Edric that. Good run from Milik. That's a good stop from Rui Patricio. Doesn't come at him that hard, but you see the shot that if you don't anticipate, you can sneak in. It's a good hand.
Flicked on by Ronaldo. Manny at the other end for Portugal. Go either way. little by a moment of magic, a moment of madness. Portuguese corner. Concentration levels now need to be at their utmost.
These calls, we're very much aware of it. Take him on and make sure that we don't let him out of sight.
Font and Pepe there to make their presence felt. That's Pepe. Straight into grateful hands of Fabianski, and he's bowled that out quickly, just like he did at the weekend, and got them on the charge. And here they come. Kosicki's gone down off the ball here. The referee's played on. Lewandowski's got it. Far post Milik is waiting for it. That was a nothing cross in the end from Lewandowski.
Adrian Silva is who gets away with that. Just hook Blazikowski to the floor. Referee just played on. And had the ball, let them try and keep the initiative.
Adrian Silva has not got away with it. It's a yellow card that has come out here from Felix Brick. He spotted it, he waited, he allowed the play to develop, and that's good refereeing.
He might well have been helped out actually by his fellow officials there. That's the sort of stuff that you can't let players get away with.
Rarity for Portugal to get a booking. Taking their fourth one of the tournament. The problem is some across the area here for Lewandowski. He's been the most foul player at the tournament so far. The ball being happy about the treatment it has been receiving. Cristiano Ronaldo switching through the center. Just enough to hold off Ronaldo, stop him trying to release. Almost T90 back. Suarez, all by Liberty. Under 20 minutes to go. With Wales or Belgium. We've got highlights of that Wales-Belgium game. Likely to be in the studio alongside Jackie over 10:45 on ITV. And on Sunday, we are with Big Host France against England's conquerors, Iceland. That starts at 7:50. That's Sunday evening for you. First change of the night. And Adrian Silva is being replaced by João Moutinho of Monaco. A little bit more culture in the middle of the pitch.
And experience. Of course, Adrian Silva just picked up a yellow card. Take no risks, no chances. Coutinho's got bags of energy, bags of experience. If it does go the distance, if you do need him to put the ball on the spot, I'm sure he'll step up and take one. Better there as a number 8, really off one side than he is as a number 10. He's not the best with his back to goal. Certainly, they ask him to do his defensive work and then try and get up and support front people. He's always been very, very good at that.
Total win is 88 for Portugal tonight. This is Jean Mario. Coutinho. Ronaldo wanted to aim for it. Was it back to his end? And it's ball out to the left. And by Ronaldo Sanchez. Went to take off Lankowski, who read that really well. And here comes the counter-attack from Poland. Just hesitated slightly, but the ship has gone beyond him and he's found it. And it's 4-on-4 here if they can work the space. Grzycki trying one from distance. Never looked set, never looked confident.
Didn't get it out of his feet either in the end. To dig that one out. It's a waste. It's actually Blachowski's initial tackle. And then it released Piszczek. A good chance there.
Chesney was marking everyone's card the day before yesterday. He's out with a thigh injury that he sustained in the game in Northern Ireland. He was saying that it's not just about Ronaldo. Portugal have other threats to be wary of. We mentioned Renato Sanchez as an example of that. He scored the goal tonight. Manny, who lost the ball in that previous Poland counter-attack, has also been a big threat for them recently. And the team with Ronaldo has been out of it. Ronaldo Sanchez. Possibly trying to hand him off. Very precise ball into Ronaldo, and Mario couldn't deal with the return.
Decent little pushing pass into Ronaldo there. He's got to do. The one earlier as well, which he sort of snatched out, but it wasn't ready to hit.
Ingenuity and full of energy too. Scores his way to the edge of the area. To Lewandowski. Mario. Ronaldo thought that his ankles were tapped. The referee shook his head.
It's only really just had one significant moment in the second half where they just got across the knee, didn't he? That Patricio made a good save, but got on to connect the team up to Lewandowski as well, second half Poland.
Portugal won a corner. And Mario was the man who sent the cross in onto Czech. They come again. Albania, Pepe, marching into the penalty area. And in towards Pepe. It's caught with a header. And it's saved by Lucas Fabianski.
Good contact, so they've got pace for that. Passing straight down the middle.
Good chance. Never before scored for his country. He was not used so much during the group matches, Jose Font. This one against Croatia. Nice that. Milik turning it around the corner. Grzycki. It was from Cedric, and it was a good one because it came off of Kamil Grzycki.
Challenge. Good little footballer, Cedric. So I've seen good stuff from him in a Southampton shirt this season.
There he is. Ricardo Quaresma coming on to replace João Mario. 10 minutes to go. Came off the bench against always shit to score the winner. He's an interesting fella, isn't he? When he and Ronaldo were at Sporting Lisbon together many years ago, they thought that he was going to be the one. He's had a career that has taken him all over Europe. Into Milan, had a brief spell at Chelsea, at Porto a couple of times, got 2 spells with for Shootout. Even went to play some football in the Middle East at one point. Back on the field for Portugal again. Sanchez. Given away by Milik, picked up by Pepe. Pepe trying to thread it through. Might come off them. Jedričić can go past his own goalkeeper. It did go past his own goalkeeper, but thankfully for the Poles, it went past the post too.
Tell you what, Fabianski's already on his way out to kind of narrow the shot from Ronaldo down. So when that touch from Jedričić looked like it was going past him, he was helpless. Couldn't do anything about it.
Few hearts in mouths behind that goal that Fabianski is defending. It's another corner. Quaresma takes it. Big effort from Quaresma. It's over the head of everyone in red.
Yeah, that's a waste, that one. Pepe just working the block on Krikoviak for Ronaldo. Wildly overhead.
Here is that change we mentioned could happen. Off comes Grzycki, and on comes Kapuska. He's only 19 years of age. And the Poles are pretty excited about this boy. He's a little dynamo. He scored just 10 minutes into his international debut. He's 11th cap tonight. Grzycki's worked really hard.
He has worked hard, but what Poland do need, they need something else with a goal threat. With respect to Grzycki, he said working hard. It's only Lewandowski really, but it looks like he can get amongst the goals.
Milik. Scorers. Running the edge of the area. Looks short now. Fredrik Milik. Goal kick.
That's the difference between the two teams. They're entering what? 8 minutes plus stoppage. Looking at the Portuguese players and you're thinking Ronaldo, Nani, Coutinho, Quaresma, Sanchez. There's something there that if they get a chance, one of them might take it. They don't have that sort of firepower going forward. They're relying very much on one man, so Puska's an important change for them. If he has the confidence and if they can find him.
60 goals for Portugal. Nani has 19. Now got 8. The ball now has been the most effective substitute at this tournament. Here he is whipping across in looking for Ronaldo. It's through to Ronaldo Sanchez. Probably going to fall to one of those two, Nani and Ronaldo. Trying to Portugal on. Let's see. An extra time. Inside the 18-yard box, and he's close to him too. Quaresma's gone past Kaputsa and then takes him on again. This comes in from Cedric. It's straight off the arms of Fabianski. Well, don't pop out for a cuppa just yet. There has been more late twists in games in this tournament than an afternoon in the Tory party. Lots and lots of late goals over the course of Euro 2016. Portugal and Poland both needed extra time with Switzerland. Not an easy team to beat, Poland. One defeat. 14 competitive games before tonight. Martinho, Ronaldo, oh, the flag stayed down.
Wow. Another chance, watch him here. He's onside. Jedrzejczyk, the left back, is playing him on. He just needs some contact. This is it again. Off that left side. Big chance. Wouldn't want it dropping to anybody else in the team.
And more misses than Milik tonight. Hasn't managed to find that contact, that moment. We're taking level with Michel Platini, but probably at this stage of the game take Portugal into the last four of the European Championships.
Great run from him as well. Into the ball and then just ducked back in behind him. The back four. He's done very well and the ball was delivered at the right time. Impossible to stop. By the way, it's not an easy chance that. Right, that's not an easy one for anybody to finish it, even him. Expected him to make contact with the ball, even get it on target.
So let off for Poland. They live to fight another day. Supporters over in the park hall are all standing with their scarves above their head. The red and white of Poland is increasingly visible inside the stadium. This is Milik, now Maszynski. Krzysiek had to go quite some way back to Krychowiak. Ronaldo is closing him down. Everybody in Portuguese red was behind the ball then. This is Maszynski. Squeeze it to the legs of Pepe. Another 30 minutes from the Stan Belgrade. So much on the line for these two teams. Bit of a problem. Pepe just adjusting his socks in the centre circle. He's back on two legs now. Cedric. Way by Pascal.
You know there ain't no stopping us.
It's already pushed by Milik. And the referee has given the free kick in Portugal's favour. It will represent a chance. Try and conjure something late in the day. And a yellow card is coming out here. Fisker is the recipient. He's already served one suspension at this tournament.
Pointed down the field there, wasn't it? As if that was almost for something else, but Coutinho certainly felt that. I think that's what it's for, it's the one on Nani that he's booking him for, so that actual clash there with Coutinho didn't get punished with a card.
And this is third yellow card for the tournament.
So one, really early to that, that's... Again, he doesn't throw that, he uses leverage to get himself up. He's saying, look, I've just got my elbows out. That's what it was. Coutinho on the play, but he put that right on the cheekbone. That's the ball that he played through for now there. He has a little look at the goal, he realises he's staying at home. Just doesn't make that contact, does it? Not on his strongest side. So with him, you just always expect him to knock him in the back of the net.
So often it's all about Cristiano Ronaldo. Quaresma. Pepe with a header. Side flag was up. Inside this gap over now. Going up so open in the first half. Ranked up. There's mine. We'll start from one. We'll start to think about the possibility of playing in the last four in a major tournament. before we enter a period of extra time here on ITV. Possession here. Now, maybe didn't move it quick enough up to Ronaldo, who was screaming for it. Quaresma. Down Matinho. Carvalho. And Renato Sanchez. Already to this. They've only made one change on the night. He has already rolled the dice twice. Carvalho. Up here by Portugal. Lewandowski. Brooks has gone on for it. Romania wants it in the centre. Eventually he's going to get it now. And he was tracked back there by William Carvalho. That's going to be a yellow card. And he is going to miss the semi-final, should Portugal get there.
They'll miss him as well. Will change the dynamic. These teams, should they get through tonight? That's what it comes down to in the end. This stage of the match, everyone nicks half a yard on you, just afraid to let them go. I'd have probably done exactly the same myself.
Big moment this. Lashikovsky's going to toss this into the box. Milik, Lewandowski in there, Glicks up two. He's headed towards goal. It's an easy catch for Rui Patricio. Well, the second half has not been as open as the first. You would expect that with the prize that is at stake. Still time for a bit of magic in that extra period which is upcoming. There is the full-time whistle. Get the energy drinks out for the second time in a row. It's an added 30 minutes for these two. Cristiano Ronaldo couldn't find a way through. He had the best chances in that second half. We'll have analysis with the boys in just a second. But at 30 more to play. It's Poland 1, Portugal 1.
Yeah, Portugal had all the chances. Ronaldo, 2 chances really, but his first chance he should cross it. His second chance, good design the ball and just missed it. It was a tough chance, but one that you think Ronaldo could put away.
Yeah, absolutely. It's when coming over your shoulder like that, you just want to really get something on it, go onto target, but if Ronaldo can't get that right, you know what I mean? You can't really blame anyone, but for someone of his calibre, you'd expect him to at least get something on that.
That's been about it, though. That has been it.
Your piece of paper, the second half has been awful. The quality hasn't been there. Both teams look. I mean, Portugal, as you said, Ronaldo's had probably the best chances, but the rest of it is just somebody needs to take the game by a scruff of the neck. Create something. It's just they all played safe. It's like, oh, okay, it's got an extra time of penalties. I kind of want it to go to penalties now because the players deserve to be put through some.
It reeks of penalties, Brian, doesn't it, at the moment? Yeah, it does. I mean, I can't see it getting any better, but hopefully it will. Hopefully it will open up and someone will go for the winner.
Yeah, you say that chance that Moutinho created for him was just out of nothing, really. So hopefully that'll happen.
Okay, let's see what happens then at the start of the velodrome. Andy and Sam ready for extra time.
Well, when these two met at the World Cup in South Korea and Japan, Poland took a 4-0 battering. They are a lot closer now. And it did constrict in that second half. Is there any way you can see it opening up in this 30 minutes added period?
Two I'd like to see, Sam. I'd like to see Renato Sanchez playing more in the middle. You know, he's now doing a job for his team down the left-hand side, and he's making sure that he's tracking back, and he doesn't want to be the one to maybe lose his concentration, but I think he's the sort of player. Free him up a little bit. Maybe put Quaresma down the left side, let Moutinho play slightly off the right-hand side, but give him the freedom to do what he did for his goal. just go and get involved and be natural and be spontaneous. Maybe go and put his team in a semi-final.
Portugal have only been staying down the road. Lovely little hotel which is carved into the sea wall overlooking a little port. Another incentive to extend their stay. They certainly had the chances in that second period to get beyond Poland, but this is a resolute bunch, this Polish team. They don't lose very often. They stick together like glue. They've only conceded 2 goals this tournament. One of them was that protected effort from Renato Sanchez in the first half, 33 minutes. The other was the wonderful scissor kick from Jordan Shaqiri. This is Renato Sanchez. Sanchez. Decent looking cross towards Ronaldo. It's another chance.
Wow.
Didn't expect it to come through to him. Didn't sort his feet out. Is it going to be one of those nights?
What a cross that is. Say, stunning ball in.
Sanchez is behind Piszczek, who slipped. Renato Sanchez trying to pull the trigger. It was there to push it away. It's Portugal who had knocked on the door in the early stages of extra time. If Portugal do score, Andy, I wouldn't be surprised if Poland melted a little bit. They haven't trailed at any point during the course of this tournament.
They look tired now. They take penalties. Portugal, I think, have got more avenues in terms of trying to find that decisive goal. Brilliant ball in that one from Marseille. Ronaldo maybe just tries to put the bottom of his boot on it. He'll end up flashing past Fabianski. Surely totally expected him to beat everyone up here.
There's a goal kick.
In front of him. That runs from no stand. He just puts the bottom of his boot on that. Maybe that's exactly what he's trying to do. Again, he just didn't pick the bouncing ball correctly. Didn't pick it up.
That's a good punt. Szykovski trying to slide it through to Milik. And it was an incisive ball.
Good run from Piszczek. Ball into Milik. Getting Kukoviak's a very good play. By the way that he just takes an opportunity every now and again to burst forward and just try and make something happen for his team. In the main, he's the one that drops between the two centre-halves and initiates most of Poland's possession football. And again, he's not afraid to just drive forward.
Kovacic is there to snuff out the danger, put out the flame before it really starts to burn.
Steely arm back on him.
Marseille is going to be the European capital of sport in a year's time. Started early. Another change for Fernando Santos, the Portuguese manager. It's his final change at the end of the night for William Carvalho. Heavily linked again with a move to Manchester United, William Carvalho. could be the end of his tournament. Danilo coming on. Of course, cannot play in the semi-final should Portugal get there. Porto will come into that central midfield area, just maybe provide a little bit of energy where Carvalho was really slacking off the amount that he's expended. These two teams have played so much football in the last week or so. Understandable. Sanchez, but he didn't have enough power on it.
Good challenge out on Quaresma. It was a good run from Ronaldo. He had Quaresma the chance to dip inside on his right foot. He could have just done with knocking it out of his feet a bit more to really open the angle up. Good defensive work.
Another midfield change. It's time for Poland. Maczynski, who has worked his socks off in the middle of the park, is going to be replaced too. Jodlovic from Legia Warsaw. He's the man that steps in when one of those two has to vacate the premises. And then bolster that midfield area. Just add a little bit more protection to a team which is starting to feel the heat again at the start of this first period of extra time. Look tells you everything, doesn't it?
It does, honestly, yeah. It's almost like anyone else is entitled to have a go.
It's my ball.
It is. It's my ball. I'm the one that shoots and gets all the goals in this team.
I don't realise it's all about me. If he comes up with a goods, it will be. Take a chance. This is Krakowiak. And he tracked the back, giving away a foul. Stretch for Czech to get that one. Could he not have played that into Lewandowski?
Maybe. I think he's... Yeah. Could have done Samuel right. Still think on his favoured side, he's within his right to hit it, but... One of those, if you take the option to have a go yourself, at least hit the target.
He said yesterday he hadn't found his best form yet. He faced a bit of criticism from the Polish media. He faced a bit of criticism from Ajax too. Working with his hero Dennis Bergkamp a bit in pre-season. Of course, Bergkamp scored one of the great goals here in '98. He would have found Lewandowski there. With one or two of those other chances as well. difficult to pick a winner. Very difficult to see where the breakthrough is coming from. There are tired limbs, there are aching bones, there are bruises, there are bumps. We're deep into tournament football now. Of course, when you get tired as well, that's where mentally you switch off for a second or two here or there. Mistakes start to happen. When Poland are approaching this extra time period, it feels as if they know there's not much left in the tank from there. And will be up at the penalty shootout because they scored all 5 at the weekend. This is a lung-busting run from Fischer. Now Lewandowski, he's put it into a dangerous area and no one was there to gobble up what was a golden chance. Kaputska, Jovlovic, and he's held up Jean Martinho.
Such a dangerous ball that is from Lewandowski. It's a horrible one for the goalkeeper. He dare not come anywhere near that. He's just praying that there's nobody on the end of it, but Lewandowski shows his frustration. He's just begging somebody to try and make a run, but nobody could get there. Just haven't got the legs to get on the end of it.
Nani wriggling free, then trying his chances. And it was almost like it was magnetically attracted to the gloves of Lucas Fabianski.
Here, Nani. Do that, you know, in his United days, he was playing off the right-hand side, stepping in. He could hit with his left foot as well. Still plenty like that.
Good season with Fenerbahce. Stoke were interested in trying to bring him back. One or two others were fluttering eyelids in his direction, but president of Fenerbahce said today he will be playing his football next season at Valencia. We'll see. Lewandowski. Shot has gone with him. Still Lewandowski's holding on to it. It's a Portuguese throw. And he was leaning against that decision.
I think the linesman gets it right.
Polish fans deep in that corner where the throw-in is being taken, bouncing up and down, trying to put a bit of energy into their team. This is a huge experience for them. Very often they get through to the latter stages of the tournament. They've never got into the knockout stage of the European Championship before. They are breaking new ground. They are setting a new standard. There is the half-time whistle in extra time. We have another 15 minutes to see if we can avoid penalty kicks. And break it is. Still Poland 1, Portugal 1.
Anybody got anything interesting to say? Lee Dixon?
No. Cancel the second half, go straight to penalties. We can all go to bed.
Well, to be honest, Ronaldo did have another really good chance. I know he got his feet messed up a little bit there, but he's having that kind of tournament where it's not quite going for him, but he's hanging in there. He's hanging in there. Look at him, look.
If it does go to penalties, people remember 4 years ago in the semi-final, he was down to take the 5th against Spain. They never got that far because they'd lost by then.
It's always a tricky one.
Yeah.
Put your best first or your best last.
Or your best in the middle.
Or, yeah. I'm not... Or you best on second or fourth.
Yeah. Ryan, where do you stand on where the best penalty takers have
Scored
taken?
the winning goal for Real Madrid.
He did, yes.
Yeah.
He was last then, and that
Last then,
worked.
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes your best doesn't get a chance to take one though at the end.
As we found out in the net.
Maybe the best would go first, get you
Yeah.
going, get you off and running.
I mean, we're assuming he's going to go to penalties now. Did you expect a bit more from Poland, particularly after the start there?
Well, we know that Lewandowski's always going to be a danger to him, but other than that, yes, Blazikowski does very well for him, but no, I wasn't expecting too much more other than maybe the counter-attack. And them scoring as early as they did, I knew that it was going to turn into this kind of game, but I didn't think it was going to be this kind of game.
The one thing about Ronaldo, knowing him though, Ryan, he'll obviously be very frustrated with himself, but he won't stop going, will he?
No.
He never gives up.
No, I'll put my neck on the line. If he gets another chance, he will do.
There you go.
There we go. Ryan Giggs has spoken. Okay, Andy and Sam, there's your mission. Bring us a goal.
Well, this kind of game has been won late on before. That will go. Saturday night, you'll remember that Portugal waited until the dying embers of what was a jug of a game against Croatia to secure their passage into the last days of Euro 2016. Will it be him who gets the chance? Will it be him? Ryan Giggs has said, he gets one more, he scores.
Well, I wouldn't put it past him. As Marty just says, everything that that's happened for him this evening hasn't been straightforward, hasn't been easy. He's made hard work of the chances this evening, which is unusual for him.
Here we go then, 15 minutes, and then penalty kicks. 15 minutes for someone to come out with a magic trick, a piece of skill to open up these two defences. Light up Marseille. Throw it. First period of extra time with purpose, and Putzko has sent a shot goalward. This is Blazikowski. So high, it was almost in court.
Right strike, Nicky Blazikowski. Now the players now, they'll know that he's got to step up and take a penalty. They're
Already decided, is it?
and they'll be thinking about it now, definitely. Probably thinking about it as soon as the whistle goes really for 90 minutes, but still hoping that you believe there's long enough for somebody to step up and maybe try and score a goal in that extra time period. But now, there's players out there now, they know they've got to step up and take a pen. They can't get away from it. It's interesting, look at the Polish boys, they've got a lot of solid citizens, a lot of solid players who would expect to have the nerve. Look at the Portuguese boys and you think technically they should also have plenty of guys that are happy to walk up, put the ball on the spot and knock it in.
Cristiano Ronaldo has been on the right end and the wrong end of penalty shootouts. 2008 he missed in the Champions League final, but Manchester United still won. This is Lucas Piszczek, who's won a corner off of Pepe. This is where Poland could be dangerous. Carved out too many opportunities. It's a rumble from the other end of the ground. Kowiak, it's an aerial presence, so is Glick and Lewandowski. Position, there's certainly not much movement. Danilo is now tussling with Lewandowski. Awkward one, but Danilo dealt with that. Hashtag. Watch it recycle quickly. It's for Kowiak. Still got hold of it. Trying to drift the ball into the box. It's difficult to get the proper elevation that was required. There are soft spots in the Portuguese team. It's not the Phoenix article for sure, but one thing they are is a team. Success at this tournament so far has been generated by those who are a real unit. Both these two sides fall into that category. Using his strength. And there's a problem here because we've got an invader on the pitch which is stupid and disruptive, and it took quite a few to wrestle him to the ground. And in the current climate, that is not what the players of Portugal and Poland will want to see. It looks as if he was heading towards Cristiano Ronaldo as well. Have a brief pause while they sort out the idiot. Just not very helpful. Moving on.
Situation where he just might be able to take somebody on one-on-one and think about getting shot away.
Put it out to Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Ronaldo Sanchez. Back out to Eliseu. Ronaldo's gone trotting into the centre. Now he's underneath this press. Was far post. Jedricic makes short. It doesn't reach any of them.
Done well the left back Eliseu. He's got himself forward into some good positions. Two of the crosses he's whipped in have been really good. That one was okay. Good nick.
Ronaldo, Danilo, Font, Pepe inside the box. Pepe's first header. Danilo can't reach it. Now trying to bring it away. Danilo certain to try and stop Muller from breaking away. Puts away the free kick.
Everybody in the stadium to be aware and on their guard and make sure that everyone's policed accordingly.
It's dangerous actually to try and encroach onto the pitch because there are severe security measures in place at this tournament. We've seen them. Here is Pazdan. That time when we look at the clock and go, there's only 6.5 minutes to go. 6.5 minutes before the pulses really will race, or the adrenaline will flow once again, unless Jedricic and against Cedric. throw in. Can anyone summon enough energy to conjure up a winner? He's missed so many chances in the tournament. Lewandowski maybe doesn't have enough. Here's the youngster, Kaputska. He squared that through the 6-yard box, but it was too big for Lewandowski and Kamilic.
Difficult one. Gets it down off his chest, okay, and he's just got to wait for it a little bit. Nobody at the back stick is always too big.
These are the big moments in which you are judged, in which you are remembered. Ronaldo knows that this has gone from the international game for now. Give too many more chances to get into the latter stages of major tournaments. 31 now, 33 by the time that we get to the World Cup in Russia, and it'll be incredibly competitive. Pepe is there. Well, the throw-in has been given in Portugal's favour. Well, his fans aren't happy. Was good, but control for the second attempt to try and get it back into the penalty area wasn't great. Danilo. Has to wait. Everyone has to wait. Romania makes some saves, didn't he, during the game against Switzerland? Didn't have to save a penalty in the shootout against Switzerland. They missed one. This is Piszczek. Lewandowski was behind it. Pepe did really well.
Excellent defending, Pepe, that. It was actually Lewandowski and Kaputska, one in front, one behind him. To pick the right spot, and he did just that. Really good work.
Those moments late on when your concentration has to still remain at its peak. Here is Ronaldo. Might come through the Nani. Marta Sanchez is chasing. Goes to the Blaszczykowski instead. No urgency to get the ball forward because there's not the numbers in front of him. Almost fell over the ball there, Blaszczykowski. That's how cream cracked he is.
Put it inside from Ronaldo. This was that level flip ball in. There's Lewandowski. There's actually Milik as well. There, just got a gamble. Put himself in the right spot, and he's done just that.
All the way through. Really appreciate it. Had too much to do. 50th cap. Portuguese goalkeeper, but he's have a bit to do in the next 10-15 minutes, you would reckon. Poland fans are certainly the noisier of the two sets. The Portuguese are unhappy and probably expected to go through from this time. away. Lashikovsky. Straight that time. Running through Lewandowski. Reaching away by Martinho. We're into the final few seconds in Marseille. Any goal now is a winner. Jodlovic. Milik is in a lot of space on the edge of the penalty area. It's Kaputska. Could have played him in, didn't. Comes back to Piszczek. And it's Wild.
The chance there for Kaputska, it really was. He's got that little bit of room that he's been craving since he came on. Good work again from Pepe. His defensive work tonight. He's a player that we're quick to criticise sometimes for the way he goes about it, but tonight got himself in the way of everything, covered and tracked runners and done very well.
Time at the end of the 122nd minutes. Ronaldo onto Quaresma. Is there going to be one last chance? One last big moment. Quaresma's cross away by Piszczek. Out for a Portuguese throw. They've almost played that big minute. Let us say it. The referee's looking at his watch. He's put his whistle to his lips. And that's it. The 120 is up. The first semi-finalists at Euro 2016 will be decided by penalty kicks. Don't go away.
Penalty takers, including the skipper Lewandowski, are still on the pitch. You had a penalty shot, of course, famously in the rain in Moscow. Ronaldo actually missed, didn't he? What, do you kick yourself? What happens? Do people go around giving each other G-ups? How does it work? Or is each individual very much to themselves?
Yeah, each individual is different. You just remember both teams that have practiced, obviously. Poland recently had a penalty shootout, but the main thing is not to change your mind to hit the target. But that was the main thing, not changing your mind as you're walking up. Any indecision, then you can come to it.
Yeah, does it feel a pretty lonely place when you're walking up?
It's that long walk. It's the one where if you are going to change your mind, you're thinking, does he know where I normally go? That's where you start thinking of, where I'm putting it. I'm putting it to the goalie's right. When I'm watching him, I just like to do I think he's going to miss one. Yeah, no, he's definitely going to miss. He's walking too fast, walking too slow.
Run-up's not long enough.
Yeah.
I used to like to be left alone, just in my own space, and then if you score your penalty, on the way back, have a word with the guy who's coming in to take one because you've scored yours and he's got to take it.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Sam. It's interesting, we said he took the fifth one, or would have done 4 years ago, Sam, but time had run out, so he's leading from the front this time.
He is indeed. And Ronaldo said of Messi after his missing the Copa America, missing a penalty doesn't make you a bad player. Portuguese fans will hope that he wasn't preempting something. He took an early walk into the penalty area in front of the Polish fans. Fabianski was late to join. He's an expert penalty taker. He rifles them in for Real Madrid, but when the pressure is on and the nerves jangle, has he got what it takes? Ronaldo, 1-0. He's done his bit.
Great penalty, and despite the sort of evening he's had, honestly, did you expect him to miss? I didn't. Been there too many times.
Big players first. From the Prince of Portugal, the Prince of Poland. Lewandowski hit the top corner with the first penalty against the Swiss. Here he is against Rui Patricio to level up the shootout. Easy. Rolled it in superbly. 1-1.
Again, excellent penalty. Didn't panic, little shimmy, just to commit the goalkeeper.
Well, it doesn't matter how much confidence you've got when you are only 18 years of age and you are only playing your 9th game. Wonder kid or no wonder kid, this is going to require a serious amount of metal. Renato Sanchez. A multi-million-pound transfer as a teenager to Bayern Munich. Against Fabianski. And it's unmistakable.
Sorry about that. Top corner.
No chance, Fabianski.
What a great pen that is.
Maybe that tells you a bit about him.
Yeah.
Arkadiusz Milik has suffered criticism. He rolled his in against the Swiss. He's missed some key chances for Poland during the tournament. He's being stared out by a mean-looking Rui Patricio. Doesn't look particularly confident. It's Milik. It's 2-2.
Like you, Sam, I wasn't sure when I saw Milik walking up to take that one. Didn't get involved a tremendous amount, really, for second half and all of extra time, but it's a good pen. Now, though, appearance for a little tag.
Jean Martinho of Monaco is the next Portuguese man with the responsibility to put his team in front in the shootout. And the Portuguese players looking on nervously, bent over on the halfway line, some of them. Jean Martinho, goalkeeper goes the wrong way, and it's 3 from 3 for Portugal so far.
Goalkeepers haven't guessed right so far, have they? Haven't got near anything.
Do not change a winning formula. And just as on Saturday, Kamil Glik comes up to take the third penalty for Poland. They've kept the same order so far. He rifled his past Jan Sommer. There was no stopping it. Just hit it as hard as he possibly could. She's nervous. Glik wasn't. 3-3.
It's a good pen, you know. I'm not quite sure when people just step up to it to blast it, as you said, Sam, but again, goalkeeper going the wrong way.
Well, Nani has scored twice at the tournament. Didn't take a penalty this season for Fenerbahce. He's got a couple of free kicks. He is about to take the fourth penalty in the shootout. Could be a crucial one. Fabianski bounces on his line. It's Nani with a stuffed runner and a composed finish. It was cool in the end.
Very cool. Again, that stuffy runner. Knows exactly what he's doing there. He's delighted.
Number 4 on Saturday was Blaszczykowski. Number 4 tonight is the former Polish captain. A really difficult couple of years. Injury, lack of form, lost the captaincy. But he has been integral in their run to the quarterfinals. Blaszczykowski, it's a really good save. Devastating for Blaszczykowski.
Has a little look at the goalkeeper, but if they guess right, they'll go the right way. Oh, he's got a chance. And big hand from Patricio, good height for him.
And now it is down to the old stager, the most effective substitute in the European Championship so far. He has come off the bench to guide them through to the quarterfinals with a late goal. He has penalty number 5 for Portugal to take them through into the semi-finals. It's Ricardo Quaresma for Portugal, in and through. Portugal have risen to the task again. They have beaten a team that have lost just once in 2 years, and by hook or by crook, they have got themselves into the last 4 of the European Championships. They needed extra time, late extra time against Croatia. They needed to go the full distance against Poland. But they are through in Marseille after beating Poland on penalties. It's heartbreak for Fabianski. There's another chance for Ronaldo. Poland Portugal won after 120 minutes. Portugal win the shootout 5-3 on penalties.
Ricardo Quaresma, the hero for the second game in a week for Portugal. Ron, did they deserve it? Portugal on the balance of play?
Just by chances created. Like we said before the game, it was to have them call 50-50 and probably Portugal just as it.
Absolutely, without a doubt. And I think Cristiano Ronaldo he's got another chance at it, really. Because I think he could have wrapped this game up for them. In the end, you know, it wasn't the greatest second half and giving up the extra time, but in the end, you know, I do love a penalty shootout when England not involved on much.
I have to say the standard of penalties has been exceptionally high, hasn't it? It really has been.
I mean, every one of them, obviously, they're missing. There was, even the save, it was a great save. Rossikowski. But I think Ronaldo, he saw the relief at the end because he realised he'd missed a couple of golden chances in that second half. So he saw the relief in it. But
Fancy Wales against them.
Well, Wales or Belgium against Portugal in the semi-final.
If Wales beat that Belgium, I fancy they've got to be happy with that.
What an incentive, right? I mean, not that you need much of an incentive.
No, I said before, you don't look too far ahead, but the Wales or Belgium watching that game, they've got nothing to fear. Okay, they've got the advantage of the extra day's rest, but now with the extra time, probably equaling itself out.
It's a fourth semi-final in 6 goes in the Euros. They've got a very good record and won it, Portugal, but they do extremely well in reaching the latter stages. Portugal through the semi-finals, Poland go out, more to come after the break.